Well, good afternoon, everybody. We wanted to take just a few minutes, if I could, and introduce to you the co-founders with me on the Commercial Loan Brokers Association. Right here beside me is Jeff Luker. Many of you know us. We've been in the business for about 11 years now. And the other partner that we have and founder in this group is Jon Cosentino. And, he doesn't even need an introduction. Everybody in the commercial loan broker world knows who Jon is. And so, guys, say hello and welcome to the podcast.
Hey. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
All right. We wanted to just talk a little bit about the Commercial Loan Brokers Association and what makes it different. Okay. The three of us have been involved in another association. Many of you know who that is for a lot of years, for a very long time, and went to those conventions and learned some things and we're excited about it. And one of the things that I always thought we could do better as an industry is if we had a more educational focused convention where we actually taught techniques and taught processes and taught people how, lenders look at deals and how to structure a deal for a lender and what a lender is actually looking for in a deal. In addition to having all the meeting times where brokers can meet with lenders and lenders can meet with brokers. And so that's what we have tried to make the Commercial Loan Brokers Association about, is a more educational focused, and then as well as, meeting with lenders, meeting with brokers, and everybody just getting to know everybody. What I've found over the years and certainly the last decade in this industry is the more people I know in our industry, the more solutions I can find. Does that kind of make sense to you guys?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think you said it perfectly. There's a lot of conferences out there that are good, and it's very sort of intro, surface level stuff, and there's plenty of that. So I think that our goal is to provide, a deeper understanding and a deeper dive into how to more efficiently get those done.
Agreed. I have as you alluded to, a different perspective on things, having been part of these type of things for some time. And I was thinking today that, I'm staying in a place while my home is being built, as you guys are aware. And I went to visit my old house the other day. And it's interesting how when you go back to like your old house or your old school or whatever it might be, how familiar things are, yet somehow different, smaller than you remember it, things like that. So I kind of made me think about the convention in that way, and that, we have great memories of what we did. And so that's the familiar part, along with us being fortunate enough to get some of the great folks that helped us put on the old show together. But then it's new in a way, in that we've got new great folks in addition to the other ones. And we're doing it differently in a way that I think I kind of always wanted to do it, which was kind of more focused on the education side and less of a pitch for our lenders on breakout sessions about their product and that kind of thing. It became more and more so. And as it did, attendance for those sessions started to drop. So I think with what we're doing now, I hope we'll be much more successful in that regard. So the perspective I had thinking about, our meetings and on the convention and how things are going, that really looking forward to kind of a fresh start, if you will, and doing things the way that I know myself and the other folks that are working with us kind of always wanted it to be.
Yeah, Jon, that's an interesting take there, because you've been around for a long time with the other conventions. So I think one of the things that I'm really, really excited about this year is the number of new lenders that are attending the convention for the first time. Yep. I mean, it's significant, and we're really excited about that. Some SBA lenders, some other type of lenders, but we're just really excited about them. I know there's one support attendee who went to the NACLB once or twice, I think, but we've got them coming back, to the Commercial Loan Brokers Association convention, and that is the Credit Unity people. I'm really excited about seeing them roll out their product and what they can really do to, help brokers and help lenders. I mean, they're down there to meet both. They want to meet with lenders and they want to meet with brokers, and because they service both communities. So that's really exciting to me. But I got to tell you both, the most exciting thing that I'm looking forward to. Now, I'm a big Mark Sanborn fan, so I'm looking forward to hearing his keynote as well. But the biggest thing I'm looking forward to, because I think I get to put you two on the spot, is the founders question and answer period. And I think it's on that third day. I'm not sure of the time. I think it's towards the end of the convention. And I'm really just excited to hear the brokers, and hopefully there'll be some lenders that stay and have some questions for us too. But to hear the brokers ask us, what we think about the industry, or where we think the association is going, or, where's the convention going to be next year? We'll announce it. Maybe we'll hold that and announce it, at that session the three of us are doing. So what about you guys? What's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to in the convention?
I think for me personally, it's catching up with people you haven't seen in a while. It's always good. We get a lot of deals from a lot of brokers. We also work closely with a lot of lenders, and it's always calls and emails. You don't get a whole lot of face-to-face time. So, at the conference, it's always good. Get to see people, get to catch up, and have a little personal one-on-one time versus just on the phone doing business all the time.
John, what about you?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take off a little bit on what you said about the new lenders part, because that's exciting to me because we're getting new lenders. But I think and it's not meant to be a derogatory statement, but it's also that we don't have the same old lenders all the time. So, a lot of people are used to seeing the same lenders. It kind of gets oversaturated maybe to some degree, that we've traditionally had the same people in these segments. And then we're bringing new lenders to the table for these folks. I'm not going to name names on who's coming, who's not coming, but I think people get tired of perhaps seeing the same lenders over and over that they're already doing business with. So they'll get an opportunity to meet some new ones. So that's exciting. We're now over 90% of our tables, which is really good. And pretty impressed with the number of brokers we already have signed up. The attendance looks like it's going to be good. Having been through this many times, we always used to sweat those last 30 days getting people signed up and so forth, and the momentum has been very strong. A lot of support from our lenders that are coming in terms of running campaigns to their brokers and so forth, so we appreciate that. I think it's going to be a good one, and looking forward to meeting old people from the old convention, old friends from the business as well.
Yeah, I think, and I wanted to tap on something that you said, earlier, was about, old people that were involved in the convention, and then, new people that have come and joined our team as well. I'm really excited. One of the other most exciting things that I'm looking forward to, is that first night when the whole team, and I mean our whole team, I think there's 20 or 21 of us, and that number may even be more than that are going to be down there. And, we have a dinner that the night before the convention starts. And I'm really excited just to see everybody and talk to them, and, and tell them how much we appreciate their hard work. These folks have been working behind the scenes, man, for the last 6-7 months, just go, 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 go. And it's been really impressive to watch them, and feel, not just see, but feel their passion for what we're doing, for really trying to help, commercial loan brokers, and really trying to help lender relationships and lenders. So I'm really excited to spend that time with them, and my wife's kind of coordinating that, and she's trying to set it to, I don't want everybody sitting together that knows everybody. So you guys, we may be sitting next to people that we're meeting for the first time in person, but that's just who she is. She just wants us to all have to talk and get to know each other, and not let the three of us sit together. She's not going to do that. She's going to split us apart and all. So I'm really excited about that as well, and yeah, what the convention can do for us.
Looking forward
any
to
other
that.
thoughts?
People, the convention's only 3 days, but people forget that everyone else is working another 360 plus days to get it ready for every year. So it's nice that everybody gets recognized through doing stuff like that. It should be a good time.
Yeah. So what thought would either one of you have, maybe to a broker, and then we'll go to the lender side too, but let's say for the broker first, what thought would you have to give to a broker that's on the fence about whether they should come to this convention or not?
Well, it goes back to what you said kind of when we started the podcast today, is that every time you go to a convention, you find a new solution for your borrower. Like sometimes you don't know what's out there until you go meet new lenders and see what they can do. You sort of assume that you know the lending products, and you meet this new lender and you go, wow, they can do something really creative, and this would help me on, all these deals I had in the past and all these deals I had coming forward. So there's just a lot of solutions out there that you can find that's going to help you in your everyday lending.
Yeah,
So what about you?
Yeah, I would echo that. I know that a few of the lenders we have coming are launching new products at this event. So they're going to use that as an opportunity to kind of kick off some new product lines that they're carrying. So, people should look at it as exactly what Jeff just said. There's going to be a lot of new stuff there. And one of the reasons why we focused on having new lenders is to bring new products, new product lines. And so I think that's a big part. Also, again, like we just spoke about a few minutes ago, is just the focus on the education side. And, it's not in Vegas. It's not a party. It's going to be a real convention where good things happen. So,
Yeah. Yeah. What about, so let's go to the other side of that now. We've got, I think, I talked with Scott this morning. I think we have 5 tables left. Yeah. That's it. Okay. And then we're fully sold out. So 5 tables left. He's talking to a few other lenders. What would you say to that lender? And John, this time we'll start with you. That lender that's on the fence about coming to the convention. What would you have to say to them?
Well, I guess the same things that I just spoke of for the brokers, that it's an education focused event, and I think obviously a lender wants to come to promote their product. Well, that's what, the convention hall's for. But I think being part of something that's more education focused gives them an opportunity to teach their brokers how to sell their product instead of them selling their product to the brokers. And I think that's going to be a big part of what happens there.
Okay. Jeff, what about you?
Yeah, I would agree with that. And we're sort of unique in that we started out as brokers and we still do quite a bit of brokering, but we're also a direct lender. So we sort of see it from both sides. And so, for us, anytime we've ever looked at going to a conference as a lender, the thought has always been if we meet, one new broker that brings us one new deal, well, this conference is then paid for itself and everything else is gravy from there. So, you can never have too many brokers sending you deals from the lender side. So.
Yeah.
Good point.
So I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but I just want to say to the two of you, my passion, and Jeff knows this, from being my son, my passion has always been to try to help people better themselves. And I believe in that through education. I believe in that through mentoring and walking beside people. That's why, before long, we'll be talking about the Commercial Loan Broker Academy that all 3 of us are a part of as well. But it's just a passion for me. So, I was very reluctant when this opportunity came to us because, of what's going on with the previous convention owner and things like that. And certainly, we all know that we've been attacked a little bit about it and saying that, we just changed the name or things like that. I can assure you, you guys know we've done way more than that. But I just want to say thank you to John and thank you to Jeff for walking beside me with this and our team too. I know they may be listening and what an amazing team we do have. And it's some of the old, some of the new. So it's a great mixture and it's the new CLBA. So, I'm just appreciative to everyone, for putting forth the effort. I believe that Orlando, October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd is going to be the place to be if you're a commercial loan broker or if you're a lender and you're in this space. Times are tough right now. The Business Journal had an article yesterday, and it's back in there again today about all the banks tightening their lending and tightening the lending standards and all. So now more than ever, business owners need commercial loan brokers. They need that advocate. So I look forward to seeing everybody down there. Any last comments, Jeff or John, before we go?
You said it best.
Yep,
okay. Well, listen, thanks, everybody. The founders here hope to see you in Orlando, October the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at the Commercial Loan Brokers Association Convention. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have a lot of education, and you might even learn something new.
Great. Look forward to it.